It's sushi time.
Antiseptic rinse kills 90.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm late again, chat. Sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me. I'm late again. Don't mean it, I swear. Yeah, kinda. I don't mean it, I promise. I swear. Buyers are ripping, bro. Buyers are ripping. What news do we have today? We had jobless claims this morning. Ending home sales at 9. Not a huge one, but that was what we had earlier. And then rest of the day, though, we don't really have anything. So all the news is out of the way. What up, Henry? Yeah, the real estate, the housing pending home sales just came out like 3 minutes ago. Did I catch them at 9:30? No, I didn't. I didn't. I was a little late getting into my computer today, chat. I was a little late. Guys, I didn't sleep well last night, to be honest. I didn't sleep well. So I was like, I need the extra Z's. You know what I mean? So I slept a little longer today. Yeah, that's my bad. Nas put out a lot of that crap to the left. Yeah, it did. Yes, it did. Look at the daily. Send it above 94. Probably we go up. Probably we go up. I had to guess. Up and to the right. Looking at this here on the 30-minute. Looking at, is that 64? Yeah, about 64-ish. We get above. It's interesting that we're struggling right now to get up that high with all the buyers present in the market. It's kind of interesting that we're struggling right here, in my humble opinion. Yeah, I have my Alani. All right, I have the Alani. It's 200 milligrams of caffeine going straight to the veins. All right, so we're good. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. We're gonna get caffeinated. And we're gonna try to make some money. I ended up taking one more trade off stream yesterday. This is a quick little trade, quick little scout. Ended up 2,500 on the day across 5 accounts. total. It's not a bad day. Not a bad day. Struggle bus here, huh? Trade of 8. I use trade of 8s. Give me 1 second, chat. Trying to figure something out here. Okay, I'm back. Man, are we weak right here? What are we doing, chat? Buyers just give up? Just said F it? What are we doing? Chat, we are going to be streaming something. We're going to be on stream for quite some time today. We're going to stream a event by Fast Track Trading. They have an event going on today, and I wanted to watch it, and so it's kind of just an update from the CEO of what's going on. And so as I wanted to watch it, I figured, what the heck, like, I'm just going to stream it, and we'll vibe out. It's here in like an hour and 20 minutes. Also, Fast Track Trading gave me my own unique discount code. If you're wanting to get an account with Fast Track Trading, I have a discount code for you. I'm just trying to verify how much it actually discounts. There's the buyers. There's the buyers. Along that, oh shit, I gotta change the wait, I gotta change everything back to funded and combines. Well, this long, I was gonna long on that pullback, but I had the wrong accounts size set up for the amount of counts that I was doing, so I missed it again. Oh well. What a Rob. Appreciate you. I really wanted to long that, but I didn't realize I had the wrong accounts set and the wrong account size set for copy trading 5. That's great. That's great. Twice I've done that this week. Twice, chat. Really want to get in long. Only thing I can do now is maybe time stop a breakout up here. I could time stop a breakout.
Cadillac Lyric, all yours. A stylish SUV that takes luxury beyond thrilling, all the way to electric. Experience yours today at Cadillac.com/lyric.
All right, I got a contract long sitting above the highs. We're just gonna time stop a breakout. We can get it. Okay, there's the break. Take it out there for a quick scalp, 140 bucks. Oh, my camera's in the way, huh? How about that, chat? How bad? Essentially what I did was I just time stopped a breakout here, knowing that I was going to probably be a quick scalp. So put an entry right above the highs here for the breakout, and then just catch the few points of it going up, and then just quick get out, right? Also, if it went against me, it's just a quick kill. So that's all it was. Quick 140 bucks. Just put some green on the board. I'm sad I missed my entry down here though. It's kind of annoying. Hello, sellers. Sellers. Chat, y'all vibing with the music or no? Does it make you want to dance in your seat? It's okay. Just to know if we had anybody fist pumping this morning for the music or not. Quite a bit of stars here. Going to 30-minute. I mean, we're still massively bullish on 30-minute, but we broke that key level there. It's what was it, 80 something, 86. Chat, we retrace all this. What do you think? Retrace the whole thing? Kind of looking that way, huh? Keep Trace gonna go back up? Maybe. Maybe. Do we have any gamers in the chat? Do you guys game at all? Any gamers here? Futures Frank said, hell no. Not trading is the only game, yeah. I don't as much. I used to a lot. I used to actually be a streamer for Call of Duty. Like, that's what I played. And I don't really do it as much anymore. I don't really game as much anymore as I used to. You know, dad now. Dad life. Gotta be a dad. But there's a guy I follow that got in trouble for some stuff, so I'm just curious if anybody gamed or not. I'm actually trying to sell my gaming PC because I don't really need it anymore. It's 10:30. I'm talking about the 4-week bill. Yeah, I probably won't get a whole lot from it. Modern Warfare 2019, yeah.
Do it all with ad-free listening, song downloads.
Oh, natural gas, yeah. It'll affect the crude oil and stuff. But it won't. It really won't affect the NAS too much. We're kind of just chopping around up here. I'm not really loving just the chop hanging out up here, to be honest. We have a decent initial balance though. From end to end, pretty decent range. I usually trade till I typically don't trade past 10:30 or 11, right? Because really after 11 o'clock like central time for me is when volume typically dies. So I'm usually done by then. But if I have like a big day or if I have a good day, then there's no point in me hanging around. So I mean, I don't know, like $500-600 per account. I'm usually cool with just keeping that walking away. But I try not to trade my P&L. I try just to trade like the charts, right? And so whether I'm up a bunch, down a bunch, if I see a setup, I'm going to take it. But I have a cutoff at like 11 o'clock central time that I won't trade. Hopefully candle closes above 20,072. Looking like it. More buyers. This structure is tough, bro. It's like, do I really want to long in this after sellers just came in massively here? But then it's like, do I really want to sell this after we've had such a big move up? No. We're kind of like a no trade zone for me at the moment. I really don't want to take a trade where we're at. The one trade I wanted was this on this 5-minute candle when we pulled back and tested this wick. That was the one trade I wanted, but I messed up with my account sizing and I had to switch things around. I missed it, and so I just time stopped this up here, but this was the one trade I wanted, was a retest of that wick on this candle. But this, I'm not interested in this, bro, because we just had massive selling. I mean, that was a 69.15. Yeah, that's a big candle. Like, so I'm nervous to long this, but I'm also nervous to short this at the same time. So I'm just kind of chilling. Large bull orders that came in on Bookmap this morning. Oh, I just accidentally closed my Bookmap. Sweet. Let me reopen it. Yeah, it really feels like we're failing to go higher here. I might be looking for a short. Like I said, there's no trade zone, but it really does feel like we're failing to go higher. Or maybe be patient though and see. And buyers could just randomly step back up in and just bring us back higher, but we'll see. Right now it feels weak. Cumulative delta looks weak. Buyers don't look that strong. But we'll see. Volume just feels like it just died. I mean, now it's like barely moving, bro.
Your favorite TV shows are on YouTube. Enjoy the latest.
Oh, we got an ad.
The path to victory is
I kind of feel like we get a pullback maybe to like 35. Like in the 30s range, maybe. As weak as we look up here, maybe we pull back into this fair value gap and retrade this. We don't have to, but maybe we retrade this. Before sending us. So basically in here. Took a couple scalps short. Nice. We really are just barely moving right now, it feels like, bro. We're kind of in the middle of the range at this point. We're right above point of control. Choppy for a bit, yeah. Looking like it. Sellers are just in control, man. Buyers are so weak up here. Go short. I mean, I was looking for shorts, but again, we were just kind of, we're in a no trade zone for me at the moment. Like, we're in the middle of value area in the range. We're testing point of control right now. Just being in the middle of a range, I don't really care to trade it. We have 90 contracts sitting at 50. Which we basically came down and tested almost. Just a couple ticks, one tick above it. On the 30 minute though, like we're bullish on, well, kinda. I don't know. Man, now we're looking a little weak on the 30 minute actually. Yeah, 30 minute looking a little weak right now. We might come down to VWAP. Usually 10 points, Rob. I consider 10 points a scalp. Look at these wicks, dude. He's by. It's just a war. It's a tug of war. It's interesting. Buyers can't push us higher. Sellers can't push us lower. This honestly feels a little bullish. I'm not gonna lie though. It feels that way. Look at the trend here. I cannot stop yawning right now, bro. Driving me crazy.
Watch live sports with no hidden fees or long-term contracts with YouTube TV. Try it free. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
Interesting buyers here. And then immediately slapped. Holy moly. That was an immediate slap, bro. This is what I mean, chat. This is why I'm not trading. This is why I'm not taking a trade. This is just a choppy chop fest. We're just going sideways. We have wicks in both directions and we're just going sideways. Makes you look stupid the minute you call something typical, yeah. What up, Brad? Not gonna trade. More mental injuries have all failed. Yeah. It's tough. Like it seriously is a chop fest right now. We're doing nothing. Like look at these wicks. Until like something breaks out and gives us direction, like there's nothing to do. For the past 25 minutes, we've been in a 40-point range. Chat, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll real quick. Does the NQ close above or below 20,000? Above, below. Sellers trying to break us out here. Uh-oh. Sellers, are we finally going somewhere? Yeah, we're finally moving. Yeah, I'm looking for that a tacit VWAP. That is some heavy selling volume on Bookmap. Heavy. Heavy. 458 at 34. It's sold there. On the 30-minute, we came down and traded that fair value gap. So we did trade it that I mentioned earlier. So we'll see if us retrading that can send us. We're gonna push VWAP here. There's a big push below VWAP.
Your favorite movies are on YouTube. From Max, Paramount Plus, Stars, and more.
Looking like she wants to sweep lower. There she goes. Wow. Wow. We chop and then drop 80 points in less than 15 minutes. Look out below, bro. Holy moly. 975. Kind of like the next area of like, and we have this consolidation here, but 975 could be an area that we trade given that VG here. We took out this fair value gap. Interesting. It's interesting. We're honestly creating another, we have another FVG now here. So we could see a bounce in this general area here. Take us back up.
With this feeling I can leave. I'm working and I'm will you dare to give it over?
Initial balance low.
By my side, do
Pretty much is the open.
do you hear? It's cold. Do you want a bite of it? Just getting me above now. Just getting me above.
So far, it's one trade today, and it was a quick one. I didn't want to touch any of this. This just looked disgusting. Now we finally got this move, so I'm not opposed to longing.
See the sun
Push above VWAP.
down, driving light in heart, counting trees around.
We have this FVG here.
This is our day to dream. My heart it's cursed with you. My heart is cursed with you. Do you see the road? Just get me above. Do you see the road? Just get me above.
Hey, it's James Vincent McMorrow. Check out my new song, Things We Tell Ourselves, on YouTube and YouTube Shorts, your one-stop shop for music.
Struggling to hold above VWAP here. Struggling. We do have a lot of liquidity sitting higher, though. I will say that, like, up at 35s, 36s, 37s. We have more liquidity higher than we do lower, which makes me think that we'd want to seek that higher, but who knows? Makes me think we want to seek that liquidity higher in the 30s before going anywhere. Looks like some of it got pulled though on Bookmap. Yeah, some of it's getting pulled. Gas on the initial balance, may get a bounce before that. Yeah. On the 5 minute, you have FEG here. Do like the longs down here though. I dig the long. I'm going to take it. It's a cheap long. I mean, stop obviously here, right? So it's not like a huge loss if we catch one. But I do like the longs here. Get back above VWAP, show some bullishness, and maybe add to it. Cheap long means I'm just close to my stop loss. That's all it really means. All right, we're going to add to this. We're in long 2. Sellers, don't come in on me now right when I add to my position here. Don't come in when I add to my position.
So you're on YouTube watching how to make popcorn, but did you know there's a YouTube music app where you can listen to podcasts about popcorn's dark history?
Buckle up, because it turns out popcorn is pretty hardcore.
Listen for free on the YouTube music app.
Come on, buyers. Step it up. Step it up. Step it up. Step it up. Okay, I'm going to take one off there. I don't really like being in two contracts on this price action, so I'm just going to take one off and let one go. But yeah, I mean, sellers are present. Okay, I'm just gonna take that last one off. I'm not gonna let it run against me too much. We took a basically break-even trade, considering that we took profit on one contract and let the other one run against us. So that was essentially a flat trade. Flat trade. I think on that total we lost like 20 bucks. I really wanted to see buyers push us harder than that, but we're really just back to having a chop fest at the moment. Overall, we're up 120 on the day per account. You can see that was a pretty flat trade. Sellers. You got it, OX. Rob, yeah, I took a long. Also mad. Oh, also made 500. Nice. Nice. We'll see what happens here. I'm not opposed to re-entering if we get like bullish up here again, but sellers got me a little nervous. Look at these wicks. The wicks, bro. The wicks. Just found your channel yesterday from a video talking about Fast Track. What trading platform do they support? They don't have Tradeovate. Let's see, they have, I think it's on their website. They have Quant Tower, Sierra Chart, Motive Wave, Art Trader, Jigsaw. Quant Tower is probably the most popular. I've used Quant Tower a couple times. Now look at buyers. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. We kill our trade for pretty much flat, and now buyers want to go. I do have a custom discount code now for Fast Track. So if you guys want to go to Fast Track and get it, if you want to buy an account, use code JM. Use code JM. You're going to get an account. What up, Boston? So only use Ninja and Trading View. Yeah, Quant Tower is pretty cool. It's a good platform. Just doing Boston people things. How you doing out there? Just trying to survive the markets, bro. You know what I mean? We out here surviving. Now we're up like 120 bucks per account. I took one trade earlier this morning for a quick scalp on a breakout above the highs. Took out for a scalp, and then my next trade was here. We got into a good winning position, and then I added to it. Unfortunately, a seller just kind of chopped us around, and so pretty much took it for a break-even trade here. But now we're just chopping VWAP. Love it. Holding a sell-off from 60? Yeah, you're in the money, bro. Money. $40. Not a bad payday. Not a bad payday. Wow, we are doing nothing. Buyers. Not bad, actually. Trending upwards, kind of. Unable to go lower. Not a bad long, maybe. Not a bad long, maybe. Okay, take a long stop at 09. Essentially. I don't know, but we're just chopping. Yeah, I don't want to get chopped up. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it because I don't want to get chopped here.
Hey, it's James Vincent McMorrow. Check out my new song, Things We Tell Ourselves, on YouTube and YouTube Shorts.
St. Patrick's fades. Yeah. I think the longs look good here, just, but I also said that earlier and it just didn't work out for me, so. It's a VWAP chop fest. I mean, literally, we're just chopping VWAP. That's all we're doing, chat. We're doing that. We're doing nothing. We're going to the right and nowhere else. Boston, if you still holding that short, dude, props to you. This is brutal. Fast Track Trading has an event coming up in like 10 minutes. We're going to stream it right here. It's kind of like an update from the CEO, I guess. But I'm going to stream it. I wanted to watch it. I figured I'd be streaming anyway, so might as well stream the event. Boston, he might get you a little move here. If we can break out of this. Holy moly. This is brutal, chat. $35 minutes. I have VWAP here. 35 minutes of doing nothing. Sellers trying to break us out finally. What do we think, chat? No? Poll has 9 votes. 89% of people think we're going to close above 20,000. So do we fade the poll? Do we fade the poll? Sellers just aren't able to push us lower, man. Sellers are not able to send us lower. What up, Chase?
Your favorite movies are on YouTube. From Max, Paramount Plus, Stars, and more on YouTube.
Room on the hourly chart to go a little bit more. Yeah. Good. We could. Don't let me hit. No, you're good. You're good. I'm just trying to let the market make its decision. I mean, we're just doing nothing. Volume has died. Kind of doing nothing. Put up west. Waiting for that breakout to 30. Feels like sellers are more so in control, obviously, but I mean, there's just such low volume. It feels like that we're unable to really go anywhere. Nasdaq is completely flat on the day. It's like we don't have enough volume to really break us out in either direction at the moment. But we'll see. We will see. I have a feeling a breakout will get pretty violent to the downside, considering how long we've been in this range. So we can't break out. It could get violent. Rob, what's up, Joey? Just came across your channel. Are you overall profitable at day trading? Yes. I do this full time in my career. I'm in my 5th year. My first 2 years were not. My 3rd year was kind of my pivot point. There's that violent break. Like I said, if we get the break, it's gonna get violent. Boston. Where you at, Boston? There you go. Attaboy. Out 82. Good trade, dude. Holding that since 60. 20,060. Yeah, that was a good trade. W's at Boston. Guys, I'm referring to St. Patrick's trades when I say Boston, chat. I've renamed him. He's no longer St. Patrick's trades. He is Boston. Strangely comfortable with it. You should be. You're a Boston dude, bro. Like I cannot say St. Patrick's trades. One, that's a freaking mouthful. I don't feel like saying all that. Two, Boston is a whole lot. It's a whole lot easier to say Boston. I know, and I can just call you Boston. St. Patrick's trade just feels like it takes way too much energy. Okay, we're getting into some interesting territory here. Nas has flipped right on the day. All about efficiency. Yep. Right. Let's see. Looking at the London session. General range of like 37 is interesting to me. In that range. The Asia session, this area here is interesting. But we'll see. Right now we're a falling knife. Nas is a falling knife. Oh, chat, hold on. We gotta switch to hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hello, is my Discord gonna come up, bro? Fast track. One second, chat. Why is this not working? trying to get into this event with Fast Track. What up, Liquid? Yeah, we don't. Heavy. Got pretty violent. All right. Oh, Chad, did my camera just go off? The heck? Chad, my camera just went off, so give me a second. We're gonna watch this event. Actually, here, let me. Can't hear anything. I don't know if they're just muted. What is going on, bro? Hang on, chat.
In our last quarterly business review, we talked about things like Plaid and credit cards and dashboards and our sale. Well, in this meeting, we're going to put a finer point on it, as well as give you a more specific time frame and expected date of all the things our community and usership has been asking for. And then obviously the goal of today is to talk through those, introduce a number of changes we're making, as well as maybe introduce you to maybe a discount or two. We don't know yet, but we'll get there. As all of you have witnessed and been a part of, we are growing at a breakneck pace. I mean, growth went from just 13 days ago, 14 days ago, 195 users in our Discord to now close to 2,650. It's absolutely incredible. As you can imagine, our usership and trader base and our actual platform has had the same type of hockey stick growth, close to 10
This
times.
is Fast Track Trading, chat.
As of this writing, we are somewhere in
You can literally
range
buy
of 1,200 to 1,300
a funded account. You don't go through any eval.
Only 37 days. That
So
is
I'm curious to see what they say here.
While our platform was built for undoubtedly the most advanced prop trading infrastructure in the industry, it has its quirks. There are things that we didn't expect and that we're learning from ourselves. And as you can imagine, that brings with it some growing pains. Things you've been experiencing if you've been part of our Discord or not, open tickets, you've probably felt some sort of pain in terms of issues with Rhythmic, some delays in things, and limitations into the feature set that you may be used to out of our props. I'm talking about things like
20
unexpected loss limits, where maybe your
they
trade
allow
was
up to 20
closed
funded accounts,
and you didn't hit your max loss or your MML or your stop loss. ghost trade. Folks are calling them ghost trades. They're not always ghost trades. It's actually quant tower quirkiness, which we're going to help you work through. There are some issues with ghost trades where what happens is there has been instances of double subscribed accounts, which we're going to work through and fix. And then lastly, some account lockouts. You guys are experiencing, some folks are experiencing payment processing delays. While we've really brought down the
Can you guys hear him okay?
MTTP, the mean time to provisioning, there are some still tickets we see that have things like 5, 6, 7 day wait times. That's obviously not acceptable. We're working through it to fix it. Payout processing, while we're still in that 3 to 5 day approval and payout range, there's some outliers there that we're working through. And then lastly, if you get to the point where you're KYC'd, that does take a little time. Why I'm on KYC, I'm happy to announce that as I was putting the finishing touches on this presentation, we got the onboarding email and welcome from Rise that we have been completely onboarded to their platform. So the payout process of our operation is really going to improve and be streamlined. And then lastly, in terms of platform limitations, the things that you guys see other vendors and props in the industry, trader dashboards, automated payouts, billing history. You have in some firms, you have the ability to remove stale accounts yourself. All of those features, all of those aspects of what it is that we do as traders are coming, and they're going to come at a breakneck pace. So how are we getting there is really the answer, is really what you want to know. And the answer is we are completely rebuilding our platform as we use it. And what do I mean by rebuild our platform? I mean the automation to which users are provisioned, how your trades are calculated, how trades and trade history and reconciliation get into your dashboard, in the actual website itself. Everything is getting rebuilt at the same time. And how are we doing that? And I keep going back to our one tenet, and that is, if we don't have the best trading platform in the industry, we have failed. I have personally failed you. If RTT to Tradevate and Rhythmic is not under 20 milliseconds at all times, if your market data is not fast, if your 1 second candles are not refreshing at 1 second, we have failed you as a trader, and we will not stop. We will not be complacent until that is done. We have to have the right automation, the right tooling to get you your accounts in an absolute breakneck pace. I love that term, breakneck, because it kind of fits the gist of stepping on the gas and racing down the track. And technology and infrastructure is how we get you there. And then I'd say the single biggest problem we have today is that while we have all these systems, we have the things that we need to build this platform to get you to market. They're I guess the analogy, they're islands. There's not this cohesive framework of systems that work together, and we're slowly but surely stitching them together through manual processes. And by the way, I want everybody to know that while we've also grown in the past 20 days, we have quadrupled our staff. We've hired some incredibly talented people who have not only a flair for trading, but a passion for customer service and being able to deliver the services and things that you need to enable you to make money. While I don't know if they want to be doxxed, I won't introduce them. They're in the dashboard. Sorry, they are in the Discord themselves. But certainly the next time you see the blue names, give them some props for what they're doing, because these folks are working literally 24/7 to make sure that your experience
I might get stopped out, chat.
At Fast Track is unlike any other. So what are we going to do? How are we going to make this worth your while? Because we have a lot of work to do. So what we've come up with is a tiered structure to deliver you discounts as we improve our platform and grow the company and build systems. So Ryan, are you ready? As of right now, we are going to offer you 30% off rallies, Daytonas, and Grand Prix. And we're going to start at 30, and we're going to work our way down to 10 as we do things like improve our provisioning, build our new website, where I'm going to show you, add things like automated support flows. We want to bring provisioning down to 2 hours from the time we receive your payment. And I'm going to talk to you in a little bit about how we are going to add some bolt-ons to Plaid and credit cards to actually bring these financial transactions down to a very, very narrow window. We want to improve our checkout process. In phase 1, which will take about 2 weeks from today, we're going to have our new website up. We're going to have on that new site in your user area at inception. We're going to show you your billing and account info, which are Rhythmic or Tradevate credentials are. We're going to have our FAQ there, and it's going to be akin to what a real billing and account summary platform should look like. The dashboard won't be there yet, but when you sign on to an account, when you buy an account or sign up for Fast Track, how you're going to trade will be well laid out for you right there. We're going to implement almost immediately a live chat for support on our page. So if you open a ticket and you are called to answer some questions, we will direct you either to the live support chat to interact with you. So we don't have that quirky and clunky ticketing system in Discord, which was good for its purpose, but is not going to scale to where we need to be. And also too, if you need to use a live support chat to reach out to us, not to ask about the status of your payment or how quickly we're going to pay you, but to legitimately query an open ticket. That's what we're going to cover in phase 1. And to remunerate you in some way, we're going to offer you 30% for the next 2 weeks, up to the next 2 weeks, while we build those systems. We'll have at least one iterative review between now and when phase 1 is over to kind of talk you through where we are in that phase, introduce you to such things and features as we deploy them. What happens next? Phase 2. This is probably the most iterative and largest percentage
if you do buy an account, use my link
in this phase. That's why it's both 2 to 3 weeks. And as you can see, we're going to deliver a lot of stuff here. Tradevate and NinjaTrader will come. Plaid in its beta form, but operational form will come. Bringing on Rise will occur, and as will a major bolt-on to the dashboard. At that point, we'll be able to deliver to you your 5- and 10-day trade status. There has been a number of questions about the validity of what Rhythmic is showing you, as well as how you manage your 5- and 10-day trade count yourself. Well, in a matter of weeks, you won't have to do that because we will have that built into the site. When will Tradevate come? I'm going to give you some further dates in a little bit. But what we're trying to do is rather than under promise and over deliver, rather than over promise and under deliver, we want to over promise. We want to under promise and over deliver. So specific dates to things, I'm not comfortable giving you because we made that mistake in our last business review. We gave you some dates that might have been a little bit too aggressive. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to fix that problem now, is give you more of a bracket order, if you will, of when we're going to deliver things. So 1 to 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, and 1 to 2 weeks, totaling about a 7-week time frame before that we consider ourselves having all of the things in creature comforts that make a prop. Covered phase 1, covered phase 2, phase 3. This is really the icing on the cake and how we really button up what it is that we're doing and how we do it. And that's finally delivering credit cards unfettered, so we don't have to turn them on in iteration to take 500 here, 1,000 there. They will be unfettered for you to use to buy up to $2,000 worth of accounts. We will put a limit of $2,000 on credit card transactions. If you want to buy more than that, you will have to use Plaid. That's just going to be the rules and lays of the land in terms of that. Plaid will be fully deployed by phase 3. And then lastly, which you're really going to like, is our dashboarding. We're going to introduce a couple of things, and I'm going to show you in the next few slides some general concept of what the dashboard will look like. But obviously, what I'm going to show you is a little better than a wireframe. It did work, but it's not plumbed into what the graphics and feature set of the site is, and I'm going to show you in a minute what that looks like. So really quick, does anybody have any questions? I will open it up briefly to. By the way, we're not going to answer questions live. So if you guys have questions, get them into the chat, and my team will plumb them into a special window we have open so that I can answer them in sequence at the end of the presentation. So what you should see now is what our new website looks. And I want to give a tremendous thanks to one of our users, 702 Trader, and his team at M46 Brands for putting this together. They are literally the best of the best, and in this space, we couldn't have asked for a better partner. They understand trading, they understand props, and they're really putting together a site that is going to wow you. So what I have here is just some quick screenshots of what the content is going to look like. Yeah, I get a Max Verstappen vibe. I really want to just rip through Monaco when I see this site, and as you can see, it's just light years better than the damn good Kyle called it a 1 hour job, and he wasn't wrong. It really did take us an hour to put that site, a couple hours to put that site together. But as you can see, this really captures what it is we're trying to do and the image that we're trying to project, and we're super excited about it. So what you see here is the first dashboard that I put together from some analytics tool we built. So while the color schemes and the fonts don't match, this is the type of data that you're going to see in your dashboard. And I'm pointing at the screen like you can see me. Jesus, we're going to show you. It's basically a rip and replace from the dashboard you see, the trade performance you see in NinjaTrader, right? While we're not going to show you Sharp Ratio and Sortino and MAE, MFA, we are going to show you
still a long one, chat, by the way, 78.
What capital you have. We're going to show you some really interesting heuristics and graphs about your P&L. I love the max consecutive wins, consecutive losses, what your drawdown is, all those sort of things we want to see as traders and be able to digest and help us improve our trading. We want to empower you with the right tools to do that, and a dashboard like this is going to help you. And this is obviously not irrespective of what we're going to show you in terms of your 5 and 10 day trade profits. That's going to be a whole different. So it's going to be more of a checklist, like one of our competitors who has 50, 100, and 150K accounts, and they call them combines. That competitor has a very slick looking set of checklists to let you know when you're eligible for a payout.
I've been in that Discord for a long time, like back when I started trading, so I don't use it anymore.
Some of their features and marry them into what you see here, but it's really going to be built for a very intuitive experience in managing your trades, managing your P&L, and managing
like
your
Ricky's changed his whole entire course, I think, since the last time I've been in it. So I honestly couldn't tell you.
This is something I'm incredibly proud of. Fast Track Trading recently became the exclusive sponsor of the Pit Discord. They are an incredible group of very talented traders. I've been getting to know them, and a number of them have joined our community here at Fast Track. And when I met Bish, their CEO, I wanted to get involved immediately.
You're long too? Yeah, I'm long 78.
As such, we became their platinum sponsor to the point that we have an exclusive relationship with them in terms of both trading and prop exposure. And as such, we're going to be sponsoring a live event that they're holding, or a series of them, starting on the date is in here, I apologize. Here we go, June 30th, 2024. All of our traders will be able to join and register this event with a former CME floor trader, and he's going to go through a number of very salient and relevant points to what we do, like depth of market trading, order flow, market mechanics, price action. And all of you can join these sessions free of charge as members and traders at Fast Track Trading. So very, very warm and sincere thanks to Bish at the Pit for giving us this opportunity to partner with him. So we're going to post this link in announcements, but please, this is free. This is free to our entire community to join. So please take advantage of this, and we hope you learned something. No, I was not a CME trader. I was a sell side and institutional quant trader.
That's the
One
other
more
thing I
thing,
like about Fast Track is the
by the way.
CEO was actually a
You're
trader.
gonna like this. Could possibly be our best promotion yet. What is it? So right now, if you buy 5 rallies, Daytonas, or Grand Prix, you get 1 free of the same class at 30% off. So what does that mean? If you buy 5 Grand Prix, you get one Grand Prix free at 30% off. You buy 5 Daytonas, 5 rallies, you get 1 free, all 30% off. And we are going to honor this.
I linked to Fast Tracks in the chat if you guys want to get one. Free ways, it helps support the channel.
Basically for the next 4 to 5 weeks.
They have an appreciation for good emojis.
If you got caught in some of the reversals the past few days and you feel you want to refresh your accounts, please take advantage of this, because this truly is one of our best promotions yet, as you get exposure and free accounts of the higher classes. So I thank you, everyone. This was a little bit more abbreviated. We went through a lot of content here pretty fast. So I would like to do now is I'd like to open up some questions. So I'm going to pull up the boardroom to see if we have any questions. Hold on one second. Just turn my screen off.
Yep, it is.
Right,
it's
so
you
like
essentially there's no evaluation.
Right
you
now.
buy an account, you're
So
strictly straight to funded.
I'm going to scroll back in the chat to try to find the questions from beginning to end. If I can find the chat. Where is it? Okay, so we'll start up top. Would there be a type of reset? A few people have asked. So yeah, so the reset is for accounts.
I'm trading my top sub accounts right now.
And basically what it allows for is, let's say yesterday in a Formula One account, you had $330,000. And in one of the reversals, as they do, you hit MLO. You could come to us and this morning and ask for a reset. And what we would do is we would offer you $15,000 of profit back. So half your P&L for 10%. So for $1,500, you could buy back 15,000 of profit, and you could continue with your consistency. And for instance, say it was day 6 in your day 10 payout structure, you could continue at day 7 for that fee. So that's how the reset works. As far as I know, we are one of the few in the industry that has a buyback reset like that, but I don't believe that any will allow for that size of leverage and margin to be bought back. No, unfortunately, you can't buy account with Rise. I actually had that discussion with our account manager this morning. It's purely for outgoing money, not incoming. I wish it were the other way around. Pardon me, I'm just going to scroll back here and look for some questions. Are you capped on how much we can withdraw? I would direct you for questions like this. I would direct you to our website, but while we're on the event, there is. So based on the account you have, there is a withdrawal limit up to 5 payments. And after that, if you go to live, we unrestrict your withdrawals. Okay, so great question. When will phase 2 be completed by? So phase 1, 2, and 3 will be no longer than 6 to 7 weeks. So
wow,
that's the purpose of these iterative meetings that we're going to have every 7 to 10 days. Is we're going to give you a heads up.
Trying to ride this longer as long as I can, but
dates of things are. And for instance, say right now in our previous meeting, we gave you a delivery date of July 1st for Tradebate. While I'm on the subject, I received the first initial set of contracts for Tradebate last evening to go through and parse. So we're going to be filling out our vendor onboarding documentation with Tradebate very soon. And then from there, there'll be a life cycle events that have to occur for us to be registered as an FCM or
I'm just gonna kill this
trading
trade.
venue, and then to start assigning accounts.
I'm cool with 180 bucks on it. I'm tired of sitting in it and it just chopping around.
To start trading on Tradebate.
Could it go higher? Yeah, but I'm just gonna take my profit on it.
2 or 3 weeks. Sometime during phase 1, we will give you firm dates for the items we're promising to deliver to you in phase 2. So while that had maybe a tongue in cheek, what I'm trying to say is that we're trying to bracket or put bookends on timeframes for when we could be delivering, but we don't want to commit to very specific dates right now because we want to make sure, like I said, we under promise and over deliver. More questions. Any thoughts of adding treasuries? Yeah, they are. So in my first slide, I was talking to you about some rhythmic issues. So symbols or available symbols are kind of one of the gremlins that we're going through. And my answer to you is, if you need symbols or there are symbols that you would have expected to be available to you that aren't, just open a ticket, just talk to us. We'll add them for you.
Appreciate it.
Certainly the treasuries
Mystery, you were cooking? Bro, what are you cooking?
available futures to trade on the platform. And if they're not assigned to
Can
you,
I have some?
I truly apologize. We will get them there for you. Yes, Eurex will be available when Trade Evade's enabled. No, in part, we are provisioning manually. There are a number of processes to get accounts created. Part of it is part of it is automated, part of it isn't. So I guess, but a better answer to that is, when we started, it was all manual, and we've automated probably 60% to 70% of the account and user creation process.
You're just going through questions.
If you buy 10, you get
so I'm gonna
2
just
free.
Disconnect from this.
You'd have to make 2 orders, but there is a limit of 1 order per user per day. So large pips, if you wanted to buy 10, just buy 5 day 1, buy 5 day 2.
There we go. He's just answering questions at the moment. So I was hoping to hear more like dates on Trade Evade, but I guess they're not going to cover that. So we'll have to wait there. We will have to wait. A late breakfast? What are we talking about? Like bacon, eggs, maybe a bagel? What are we talking here? Yep. Oh. Oh, yeah. Bacon and eggs. I closed out on my long because I was tired of seeing like sellers come in. Like I probably could have been patient on this and holding it. Now it's starting to go more into profit, but I was just tired of holding that, man. My patience levels was just low. It was like we were gonna run and then it'd pull it on back to my break even and take me and draw down, then run it and then pull me back down and draw down. I just got tired of holding it, to be honest. If you're still holding that trade, good job. I mean, you're gonna be in nice profit. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see us run back up to above 20,000s. Central. It's 11 o'clock here. Well, 11:03. What part of Florida? I was just in Pompano a couple of weeks ago. I might be coming back to Pompano here pretty soon. Where's the villages? There's 20,000s again. Back in the 20,000s. Guess I should have held on to my long, huh, chat? Jesus. Had a great entry. As long as 78, man. Oh well. That's what I get for not being patient. I might take some trades during power hour, see if anything happens there. I have a feeling volume is gonna die even more. As we come into the lunch hour, I feel like volume might die. That's true. I did get both.
All right, now let's head down to the lot where Tom Brady is.
Trying to hit that TP. Three points away. There you go. You should have got hit there. Attaboy. Chad, do we run this all the way back up? What do you think? Do we run it all the way back up? I love to just find some random trader on YouTube. So chill. We just here for the vibes, bro. That's all it is. Yeah. We're just here for the vibes. One thing I've learned, price will always at some point go back to VWAP in either direction. Yeah. There is a saying that it goes, all roads lead to VWAP. We're ripping. I'm kind of mad. I got out of my trade, bro. I'm kind of mad. Chat, why'd y'all let me get out? Why didn't anybody talk me out of it, bro? Why didn't you guys talk me out of it? Like it was a clear great long. Chat, I blame you guys, bro. I hate being know-it-all YouTube commenter guy. Chat, I blame you. Y'all were supposed to be like, no, dude, stay in the trade and be patient. That's why I have you guys here, to keep me accountable. Chat, real talk. If y'all have ever traded live in front of people, talk about holding yourself accountable. You are not gonna let it. You are not gonna let a trade run against you. That is facts, bro. You trade live in front of people, your discipline levels go up like 1,000%. Because you're not about to be that live streamer that lets a trade run 100 points against you in front of everybody. Oh god, that's so funny. Nutty never got the memo. Oh god, bro. Streaming and trading is hard. I will say that. Streaming and trading is definitely difficult. But I will say that you are going to keep those stops tight, brother. You are going to keep those stops tight. You are not going to let anything go against you. Pressure? Yeah. Yeah. Hanging out at VWAP. Normally I didn't stream, but I'm kind of just chilling at the moment. Because you're human just like us? Yeah, definitely human, bro. I am no Martian or robot. My patience and discipline levels sometimes get out of whack, too. That's all good. A meat popsicle. You alright, G? A meat popsicle, bro. No. I was looking for 2029. Up 3 points off. Question is, do we run this all the way back up or not? Or are we going to find sellers here at VWAP? That's the question. Yeah, I'm looking for a retracement. Kind of back down in this area here, 96s. Retrace back this FVG here. We have a pretty big news day tomorrow, I think. Let's see. Is it PCE tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow is a pretty big news day. We have PCE, consumer spending, Michigan sentiment. That's going to move the market. And then the Fed's monetary policy report. And then you also have Fed Bowman speaking at 11 Central. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be a bit dicey. Tomorrow is going to be dicey, chat. I will say, like, the past like week and a half, 2 weeks, I have been in like kind of like a little slump. It feels like with trading. Like, I mean, my losses have been pretty small, right? I've not let one loss get out of hand on me. Typically, like, my average loss day over the past 2 weeks, like $500 per account, right? So theoretically speaking, $500 across 5 accounts, 2,500. But $500 per account, that's not bad, right? So my losses stay pretty small, but I've had more break-even days than I've had loss or green days. Majority of my days for the past 2 weeks have been break-even during the morning streams. There have been some afternoons where I'd take like and I'm not trying to be that streamer where it's like, oh, I had a lost day in the morning, but I made it all back off stream later. Like, I'm not trying to be that guy, but I mean, I have taken afternoon power hour trades to where I made a little bit of money. But regardless, like, my past 2 weeks have been average, pretty much break even. All right. So I've been kind of like this weird little funk lately to where I am taking profits a lot quicker just to put green back on the board, you know, instead of looking for like these home run trades. Like, this obviously could have been a home run trade, right? I'm really just trying to put green on the board right now. Just build up those green trades and get that flow going, and then I'll start like taking good entries and holding those trades longer, you know. But anytime like a trader like goes into like a weird period, a weird slump, like, it's good to just take profit when you see it, because not only does it like just put green on the board, but it builds your confidence levels back up to where it's like, okay, I'm getting back in the flow, in the swing of things. That's good. But I will say that overall over the past 2 weeks, even while being in a slump, I'm not really down, which is a good thing. Have you ever considered analyzing QQQ chart? You should see how often the Nasdaq moves and reacts to whole dollar values on QQQ. I've looked at it a couple times. I probably should look at it more. I might, honestly, just study it and see. Good risk control is super underrated. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough thing to do. I mean, that kind of comes with just time in front of in the markets, right? I trade futures too. All trade ideas come from QQ chart. That's probably good. QQQ likes to fill gaps. Yeah. Chat, normally I'd be done looking at charts, but I'm kind of just vibing, bro. Kind of just chilling. Don't really want to end the stream. Jace, what chart do you use? Like what charts do you use? Do you look at QQQ? Trading View? TOS? Okay. Up for the day total across 5 accounts combined 1,500 per account 300. Running into a little bit of resistance up here.
Discover new music with a swipe on the YouTube Music app.
Buyer's trying to push us through. I imagine we'll find a little bit of trouble here, considering we chopped around in that area for like 35 minutes or so. Holding the 5 and 10 day moving average, if we open above today's range, we could rally back to all-time highs tomorrow. Essentially, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. It seems like the trend for the market has been every dips get bought to then run us to all-time highs. So it could very well. $45-minute long, yeah, that's a long hold time for sure. Look at the daily. My entries are kind of in the way, but see on the daily we kind of ran into this resistance level here, tested it, came back down. What's all-time highs? Is it 372-ish, that general area? Yeah. I mean, it looks like we wanna just go on the daily. Daily looks bullish. Yeah, that would be ideal. I mean, that'd be the perfect scenario. That's like the perfect scenario. Falling way along the bottom there. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it, bro. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, Boston. Because I did long the bottom. Holy moly, bro. Nothing like taking a great freaking long and then watching it run nearly 80 points. In your favor. Chat, my trade ran 80 points. I only took 8 points out of it. I don't want to talk about it. It's going to be a long journal entry about this trade tonight. Long journal entry about that tonight. There's that resistance kind of coming into play. I do too. I mean, I like the longs. I'd like to get a pullback to long from, you know, but I don't think there's going to be enough volume for the Nasdaq to really give us a good pullback, to be honest. I mean, we might just continue ripping straight up. Like, is there enough volume in the market to really give us a pullback? To say at least 20,000? At least? I don't think so.
Watch live TV like cable with YouTube TV. Try it free. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
Made his range here. Yeah. Might. We might. Then again, also buyers just really want to feel like they want to send us. We have this fair value gap right here too, chat. So it's possible that we come up and retrade this before we get a dip, before we get a pullback. I'm also not opposed to shorting this up here. Like this 2052 range. I'm not opposed to that short. There we are trading that fair value gap. Fair value gap got traded. Break at the high, stops a bunch of bears. I mean, yeah, it does. I'm sure there are a lot of shorts had their stops above this. You're still holding this trade? Holy. $60. Yeah, buyers are just squeezing shorts right now. The shorts are getting squeezed. Applebee's? Bro, what?
Meet Asana, a work management platform that helps
Fair value gap, yeah.
and save more time. Teams can stay
Applebee's. I like that. Might steal that.
Asana, a smarter way to work. Try it for
Speaking of, like, how is Applebee's still in business, chat? Like, how is that even a thing? Like, do people still like Applebee's that much? I mean, just my opinion, but Applebee's is trash. I don't know about you guys. But Applebee's is garbage. in my professional opinion, Applebee's is garbage. Not what it used to be, yeah. Definitely not. Ruby Tuesday, you know, professional opinion. I was joking. I don't have a professional opinion on restaurants. I was a server for like a year. That was it. My taste buds have a professional opinion. That's where that comes from. But I also live in like an area that's like extremely food driven. Like where I live, it's like a big food community. And with that, we have really good restaurants. I used to really like the Caesar chicken salad there. The one thing you miss about the Boston area is the food. Yeah. I mean, that's all we have here. Like, food is it, bro. We have a new restaurant like every other week, it feels like. It has been about 5 business days since we've had a red candle. Yes, that's correct. We did come up to that level that I wanted to short 52. We legit tapped 52, chat. Is that the short play? Is 52 the short? What do you guys think? Is 52 the short? Or do buyers just keep ripping us? Been long since 39, trying to get high a day. Might. Can't dabble so you get engulfing the other way. I'm too scared to try to pick tops or bottoms. Yeah, I'm definitely not trying to pick a top or bottom, but I might be trying to pick a top here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might be trying to pick a top here. 82. It is getting that look in its eyes, bro. It is. It's getting a little sparkle in its eye, huh? A little sparkle. Chase, about 5.5 years. Going on 6. Yeah, 60-point trade was nice. GG's on that. Big W's. Big W's there. I should have been holding with you. I should have still been in that trade, bro. I would have done the exact same thing. I let my patience level get to me. I'd have been doing the exact same thing and just trailing my stop up with this. But I let the patience level get to me.
Your favorite movies are on YouTube. From Max, Paramount Plus, Stars, and more on YouTube.
With this feeling, I can leave. I'm working and I'm will you there
82's chat. What'd I say? Chat, if there's one thing I'm really good at, it's calling out trades and not taking them. I'm like a professional at that, bro. If there's one thing that y'all will learn from here, is I will call out a great trade and I won't take it. I'm also professional at taking the trade and not holding it. Which firm am I trading? Top Step. Chat, I don't know about you guys, but I get like 1,000 like spam calls a day. 1,000 of them. Not even kidding. I get spam calls freaking every hour, it feels like. Like, you know, you're desperate when you pay an app a subscription to an app that blocks them for you. Like, that's how you know you're desperate. I legit pay an app to block spam calls.
see the sun goes down, driving light in heart, counting trees.
That's how you know you're extremely desperate, just to get them to stop, bro. Well, that short would have been short-lived. You see what I did there? Yep. Yep. I was wondering if somebody caught that. I wasn't going to say anything. I just didn't know if chat was keeping up with me or not. Do we go higher here? I'm still thinking like I want to dip my toe in a short. Just the toe though, you know? Maybe dip a little pinky toe in the short. Chat, I'm going to dip my toe in the short. I called out 52 earlier because that was the level I wanted to short. So I'm going to short 50 and just give it a shot and see how we play out here. I'm not going to look for a whole lot. I'm just going to look for a base hit trade. Maybe 10 points if we can get it. See if we can grab 10 points here. Maybe down at 40, basically. Maybe drag it down a little bit more. There we go. That'll be my 10 points. 10 points exactly. Hello? 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 What? Why am I? Okay, there we go. Holy moly. Sweet. There's 10 points. GG's. Little 2 hundo. Chat across 5 accounts. That puts us up 2,500 on the day. I'm going to call it there. Yep. I'm going to call it there. Jack was teasing me. Yeah, it was. It was. Catching Marbo. All right, futures. How do I prevent tilt? No one is immune from it. Of course no one's immune from it. Tilt's a real thing. And honestly, every trader goes through it, right? Every trader has tilt moments. It is what it is. Honestly, how do I prevent it? I feel like preventing tilt just comes with time, like screen time. I don't feel like there's any particular like thing you do to prevent it. I think tilt comes from being desensitized to emotions and becoming desensitized to price and the monetary aspect of trading comes with time, right? So honestly, I think that's really the only real way tilt goes away. And even then, I don't even think it goes away. I think we all have tilt moments, right? But I mean, if you look at like what tilt is at its core, it's heightened emotions, right? Your emotions get heightened. And heightened emotions comes from an attachment to the monetary aspect of trading, right? And so when you get desensitized to it, like desensitized to just the monetary aspect, then the tilt kind of gets less and less and less, but it never like fully goes away, in my opinion. I'll be honest, I keep some cheap Apex evals around just to blow to Kingdom Come when I'm getting tilty. Yeah, bro, sometimes that's not a bad idea. I'm gonna be honest, I've done that too. I've kept some top step combines to where I was like, F it, we're going 15 lots. I've done it. But hey, all right, chat. Y'all are keeping me too long. Y'all need to chill. All right. I will be back tomorrow. You guys have a good rest of your day. Cheers.